Offset responds after Cardi B and Stef digs viral moment. The internet had barely recovered from the explosive viral clip of Cardi B and Stef on digs when a new shockwave hit the culture. The moment, just 12 seconds long, showed Cardi B laughing, leaning in, and whispering something in Stef's ear backstage after an event. Stef smiled in a way fans had never seen before, and within minutes the clip was everywhere. Cardi and Stef. The chemistry is crazy, loudly crying face fire. Offset is not gonna like this. The reposts didn't stop. Every blog caught fire. Pages dedicated to celebrity couples, sports drama, hip-hop culture, and gossip all merged into one massive storm. Cardi stayed silent. Stef stayed silent. But Offset? Everyone waited for him. Nobody knew that Offset had already seen the clip before the world did. A storm builds behind closed doors. Offset was in his studio in Atlanta when his phone buzzed non-stop. Producers exchanged uncomfortable looks as his notifications flooded, DM requests, text messages, tags, mentions, screenshots, all the same clip. He picked up the phone, pressed play, and watched Cardi lean in toward Stef Diggs, so close that her perfume probably brushed his neck. Offset didn't speak. Didn't flinch. Just stared. But inside? A volcano. When the clip ended, he let out a slow breath and whispered, "Man, this what we doing now?" But he didn't post. Not yet. Offset knew the world expected him to explode instantly. That was the old him. The emotional him. The impulsive him. This time, he wanted to see how far things were gonna go. The blogs push it too far. By noon the next day, the story had transformed. Blogs were claiming Cardi B and Stef Diggs look too comfortable. Offset reacts. Sources say he's furious. NFL player caught blushing around Cardi B flushed face fire. Fans created slow-motion edits of the moment. Dramatic music, heartbeats, freeze frames. Some even zoomed in on Cardi's hand brushing Stef's arm. The comments were insane. Offset about to lose his mind. Cardi deserves happiness. Stef looks like he's ready to risk it all. Streams skyrocketed. Searches for Cardi B Stefan Diggs relationship shot up. New TikTok pages were created overnight. Offset watched everything. He saw the narratives forming. He saw people painting him as the jealous ex. And finally, he snapped. Offset breaks his silence, and the internet freezes. At 3:47 p.m., Offset suddenly went live on Instagram. Thousands of viewers joined instantly. He wasn't yelling. He wasn't chaotic. He wasn't disrespectful. He was calm, too calm. That's what made it terrifying. Offset took a long pause, looked straight into the camera, and said, "Y'all really trying to push a storyline that ain't real. But go ahead. I ain't stopping nobody from doing what they wanna do." The comments exploded. What? Offset sounds hurt. Is he letting her go? Offset continued. "I know what y'all seen. But let me tell you something. Everything that go viral ain't the truth. A moment is just a moment. But energy? That's different." That line alone broke Twitter. He wasn't done. If folks want to be around certain people, that's their choice. But me? I'm focused on my kids, my music, and my peace. Peace. The word hit everybody. Offset had never said something so emotionally controlled about Cardi before. This wasn't rage. This was resignation. A man stepping back. A man who knew something we didn't. Cardi B's reaction, private panic. Cardi was in her room, phone in hand, staring at Offset's live replay with her mouth open. Why he make it sound like I did something? Bro, this is crazy. She paced back and forth, mumbling to herself, trying to figure out how everything spiraled so fast. Her team begged her not to respond emotionally. But the truth was, Cardi hated seeing Offset look hurt. And even though she and Offset weren't officially together anymore, they still shared a deep history, kids, memories, and a private bond built over years. She whispered to herself, "Damn. I didn't mean for it to look like that." But Stef Diggs? He had no idea this level of chaos was happening. Stefan Diggs finally speaks, and makes it worse. Stef decided to address the drama while walking into practice. A reporter asked if the viral moment meant anything. Stef smiled, shrugged, and said, "Cardi cool people. We vibed for a second. That's all." Vibed. That one word destroyed the internet. Offset saw the clip. He closed his eyes. He didn't even finish watching it. Offset's final response, the one nobody expected. Later that night, Offset posted a message on X, Twitter. "I've learned to let people be who they show you they want to be. No pressure. No hate. Just growth." 3 million likes. 1 million retweets. Fan tears everywhere. People didn't read the message. They felt it. Offset wasn't fighting for Cardi. He wasn't claiming her. He wasn't exposing anyone. He was letting go. That was the real shock. Cardi B breaks down, a private confession leaks. According to sources close to her, Cardi cried when she read Offset's message. She didn't expect him to speak so vulnerably, so maturely, so heartbreakingly. She told a friend, "I never wanted him to feel like I humiliated him. I swear I didn't." But it was too late. The world had already chosen the narrative. The internet divides into two armies. #Team Offset. He deserves peace. He tried everything for her. That tweet was real pain. #Team Cardi. She didn't cheat. It was a friendly moment. The internet blew it up. #Team Stef. He's just being nice. He didn't even do anything. Y'all reaching. But the moment had already created a crack in the celebrity universe. A tiny moment. A whisper backstage. A smile. And just like that, 3 lives were changed. The closing scene, Offset makes a move. 2 days later, paparazzi caught Offset boarding a private jet, alone. No entourage, no loud energy, no jewelry. Just a suitcase. When reporters asked where he was going, he simply said, "Somewhere quiet." Cardi watched that clip in silence. Stef watched too. And fans realized, this wasn't about jealousy. This was about a man choosing peace over chaos. A moment that went viral. But revealed something deeper. Offset was done fighting for something that kept hurting him. And that is what shook the world most. Here is a very long, emotional, dramatic, YouTube story-style narration of Offset responds after Cardi B and Stef Diggs' viral moment. Perfect for your channel's tone, deep tension, shocking reactions, emotional twists, internet chaos, fan theories, and a powerful ending. Offset responds after Cardi B and Stef Diggs' viral moment. Very long story version. The internet had barely calmed down when the clip dropped, that one clip of Cardi B and Stefan Diggs that exploded across every platform within minutes. It wasn't staged. It wasn't filtered. It wasn't a publicity stunt. It was real, raw, and visible enough that the whole world could feel the energy between them. Cardi B laughing, genuinely laughing, for the first time in weeks. Stefan Diggs leaning in just a little too close, his hand brushing hers. And then that playful whisper that sent fans into meltdown. Within 17 minutes, it hit 2.8 million views. Within an hour, #CardiandStef was trending globally. Within 3 hours, Offset finally broke his silence. But before Offset responded, the internet had already made up its mind. This is bigger than rumors. This is chemistry. This is happening in real time. And everyone waited to see what Offset would say, and how far he would go. The viral moment that set everything off. It started at a charity event. Cardi B showed up glowing, her confidence shining through her outfit and smile. What nobody expected was that Stefon Diggs, handsome, calm, and mysterious that day, would walk right up to her for a warm embrace in front of cameras. But the moment that really went viral? When Cardi turned away to pose for pictures, her heel slipped slightly, and Stefon caught her by the waist, holding her in a way that felt protective, familiar, too comfortable. Cardi laughed shyly. Stefon didn't let go right away. The crowd screamed. Reporters zoomed in. Fans clipped it instantly. And Offset? Offset was watching the same clip. As the rest of the world, except for him, it wasn't entertainment, it was personal. Offset breaks his silence, and the internet stops. Offset had been quiet for weeks, posting cryptic messages and subtle reactions around Cardi's evolving connection with Diggs. But after the viral clip took over the internet, he finally responded publicly. He went live. More than 128,000 people joined in the first 40 seconds. Offset sat back, staring into the camera with a tight jaw, trying not to let emotion show. For a full minute, he didn't speak. He just let the comments fly. Are you gonna let this slide? Cardi moved on. Stefon winning for real. This is messy. Offset, you gotta talk, bro. Then Offset finally exhaled and spoke. Y'all keep sending me that video. I see what's going on. I ain't stupid. I ain't blind. But one thing about me, I know my worth. I know what I gave. I know what I tried. The chat exploded. He continued, voice tightening. If she happy, she happy. But y'all not gonna play with my name. That's all I'm gonna say for now. The moment he ended the live, thousands of TikTok edits dropped instantly. Fans were split. Some said he sounded heartbroken. Others said he sounded mad. Some said he was accepting defeat. Others believed he was planning something. The internet was spiraling, and Cardi hadn't even responded yet. Cardi B reacts privately, and it leaks. Hours later, someone close to Cardi leaked a message claiming Cardi was shocked. Offset reacted publicly. She reportedly felt like he added more fire to the situation instead of protecting their complicated bond behind the scenes. Another source said Cardi was trying to move forward, and that Offset's constant emotional reactions were keeping her stuck in the past. But the real shock. Someone from Stefon Diggs' camp stated. Stef really cares about Cardi. He respects her space, but the chemistry is real and everyone around them feels it. That statement turned the internet upside down all over again. Offset posts a follow-up, and this time he doesn't hold back. Later that night, Offset dropped a single post, no caption, just a black background with cold white text. You learning your lessons while I'm healing from mine. Fans called it a direct missile at Cardi. Others said it sounded like a man finally giving up. But what shook the world even more? He unfollowed Cardi. He unfollowed Stefon. He unfollowed everyone except his kids. Cardi reportedly noticed instantly, and sources say she cried. Stefon Diggs steps in, a move no one expected. Just when the drama couldn't get any hotter, Stefon Diggs made a bold move. He reposted a fan video of him catching Cardi during the slip, the exact clip that started the chaos, and wrote, "People gone, talk regardless. I protect who I care about." The internet melted. Offset fans were furious. Cardi fans screamed that this was the soft launch. Rumors started swirling that Stefon and Cardi had been texting non-stop since the event. Reporters caught Stefon leaving training smiling. Someone asked, "Are you and Cardi official now?" Stefon didn't deny it. He just smirked and said,
쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼